week. We hope all of you have had a good week. And we have, another week and a half here in Arizona, and we're going to head north. You know, I was thinking, as some of the RVs were leaving and seeing what some of them pull their rigs with, some of us that are full-time have chosen to go with larger rigs. Our RV fifth wheel is 46 foot, and so with that comes the option with what you're going to pull it with, and the bigger you go, the better it is to have a bigger truck. And so we have chosen, beside of us here is our Freightliner M2 sport chassis, is what we have decided to pull with, although Ricky would like to go bigger. I don't know, maybe one day, who knows. But it is safer when you have the larger fifth wheels to pull with a larger truck. What are some of the safety aspects?
You asking me or are you talking?
I'm asking you.
Most of the time the brakes are bigger. One thing I like about them is the ride height. Most of the time more visibility. Most have air ride seats, cabs.
When that year that we had COVID, and my brother-in-law, and we still thank him to this day for coming to Arkansas to get our trailer because our truck had broke down, and because of COVID they weren't able to get the part in right away, and so he came in a flatbed dually to pick us up, and it felt like we were sitting on the highway and this monster trailer was behind us. I don't feel that way in the truck because we're sitting up higher, but it is safer to have the larger trucks. And another thing, I'm going to put this all together, another thing is in this RV life, we meet people, we become friends, and since we've been here in Arizona for the winter, we've met a lot of you, we've met a lot of new folks, and two of the couples that we met Bruce and Connie, and they were here in Yuma with us for a few months, and we also met Barb and Stacy, and actually we met them on social media first. They were, yeah, the ladies met. Barb, they had started their route from Canada down to Quartzsite where we were, and so she had posted on the HDT page that they had left Canada and they were on their way, and she kind of kept everybody updated along their trip, and so we started communicating with her and found out that they were going to come first to the Quail Run RV park where we were there in Quartzsite. And so when they got there, it was like we all already knew each other because we had conversed a lot on social media on their trip down. And then they came here to Yuma with us, and we just had an awesome time, all of us riding the bikes and doing things together. But there comes a point when you've got to say your goodbyes, and so Bruce and Connie left first, and we weren't here. You and I were in Palm Springs when they left, so I didn't get a video of them leaving, but he has an M2 size truck like we do. But Barb and Stacy have a what? You explain it. You're the truck man.
KW900.
A what?
KW900.
Okay. So Stacy and some of his buddies did all of the bed build, and he built a lift for his bike.
He put tanks on it, he painted it. He just got it done right before they left. Actually, they were planning on being there at the first of December.
Yeah.
But
they got a little delayed because of him not getting the truck completed in time. But so as they were leaving, I have some video for you. I did video as he was loading his bike because he built that ramp himself, and Have you ever seen not a ramp, a lift, but have you ever seen a bike lift with airbags under it?
I haven't personally. I mean, I don't know.
And he explains why he put the airbags. But Stacy also has a YouTube channel, and he videoed his bed build and building the lift and his entire build. He did a lot of video, and so you can find his videos at Just Winging It on YouTube, and I'll put a link to their YouTube channel in the description of this video below. Well, Stacy had already loaded their side-by-side when I went over with my GoPro, but we will take a look inside before we watch him load the bike on the truck.
Sit on the edge of the plate. I'm on the edge of this one too. As long as I can get the hooks in, it don't matter if it's on the plate.
Yeah, Denise said you want to roll that back out and do it again so she can video it.
No.
She just tried
Okay.
to jump and put her up there to corral her, but she can jump up there.
So you got your toy loaded.
Toy loaded.
What size garage do you have that in?
13.6. So it fits. It's not too tight, but you wouldn't get any bigger in it. And we're sad to go.
We're sad to see you go.
Well, that's good.
You're going to miss all this harassment?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Usually people are going, "You're leaving? Oh, yay!"
So how do you strap that down once you get it in there?
It's easier on the other side. I got to get around. I got wheel straps. It goes over top of the tires.
Oh, you haven't strapped it yet?
No. Where the skinny little me has to get in here.
Ooh, you don't have much space.
No, it's not a lot of room, but we have to
So you
throw-
strap those over the tires?
Yeah, all 4 tires, and she don't go anywhere.
It is a tight fit, even under the box.
Okay.
Are we gonna lay this vacuum down?
Probably wouldn't hurt.
So that goes over the tire and
Yeah, this comes across.
down to the floor.
And then, because we are a little on the tight side, I pull it to the one up here. And so untangle everything.
Boy, that is a tight fit.
And that way it,
You've still got quite a bit of, you got a foot or so back here though.
yeah.
You get up over the dovetail.
Yeah. This one pulls back and the front one, or this one pulls ahead and the front one pulls back, so
Pulling against each other.
yeah.
You in here, Barb?
Yeah.
I have
Oh, thank you.
cookies.
Cookies.
They may be a little crunchy,
Oh,
but
stop.
Charlie wanted
Thank
some.
you. You can't have a cookie. That has to go in the tray.
And this is inside their home. These are our friends. We're friends, right?
We are friends. I'm gonna miss you guys.
We're gonna miss y'all too. We're gonna miss you too, Charlie. Yeah. We're gonna miss you. Next, we will get to watch loading the motorcycle.
Oh, yeah.
And there's Miss Emma. Emma, are you gonna miss Charlie?
See, Charlie's going to miss stealing my toy. Oh, she's fine. She's fine. She's just growling because she wants to get down. No, you're not getting down.
So it don't go all the way back.
Gotcha. Hey, you want down? Come on. Come on.
She's gonna crawl on your
Come
shoulder.
on. Come on. You want down?
Emma, show me your teeth.
Can you show Miss Denise your teeth? Here, babe. Hey, show me your teeth. Can I see your teeth?
One more time and we'll get close.
Okay, all right, I'll let you go.
Does Charlie sit there, look out the window when you're going down the road?
Yeah. She has her pillow and her blanket, and she lays there.
We might even get a video of Charlie jumping up in the truck, huh? Always ride with your glass down so it don't fall, right?
Yep. Because it will.
There's no glass on the top.
Yeah, you just,
We drop
I
them.
just put it down.
you just dropped it to the bottom.
You drop them to the bottom so they don't fall to the
On
bottom.
They are not just glass.
Glass.
There's glass on the bottom too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they say if you don't drop the top ones, they can fall when you travel and they break.
In, Ricky?
Yeah.
Ricky, what have you learned?
That you don't bother anybody when they're setting up and turning down, but most especially when they're turning down. When you're setting up, you can always go back and redo it.
And Randy
when you're tearing
says,
down-
You haven't learned anything.
I've been over and doing less than you have.
He's gonna be going.
they've
on
been
the
trying to
road
help
with
Stacy.
Something else you're gonna like when I get it set up is I'm gonna get one of those pass-through glands and drill a hole and put it in the side of the trailer so that wire can come through the inside right at the bottom of the flagpole, buddy,
Yeah.
and then probably move the router back here, but that way we don't have to fool around with this cable.
Just what I want.
Yeah.
Get her energy out before she has to ride. Night Moves and Betty Lou. You put a pin right here?
Yeah, that's the only pin we ended up having to put in, because even with the automatic lock here, to stop the push to the truck, the lift still wants to, see, as it can't go that way, it wants to shove up. So we end up having to use one pin, but that's not too bad.
That's what I imagine. Backward or front way?
How about hooking up stuff that's not bouncing?
It's sitting somewhat straight. There's no bounce, because that winch always rolls itself up. Pull it right to the block. I guess you're not going to dive on it.
Still close.
Lights.
Yeah. Still close. Oh, very close. I wasn't thinking about that when I put my
This is the only thing I got to put bigger valve and bigger air lines on.
Let the air out.
Yeah, because the 1/4 inch dump valve, it just doesn't, it's too slow. It does it, but it's slow.
So you have airbags under there?
Yeah, I got 2 airbags just to give us the angle so we don't have to fight and pull getting it off. Most of them sit flat, and you got to tug on the bike to get them rolling, and sometimes if you're sitting opposite direction, it can be kind of tough. I didn't want to pull on it, so I decided to put airbags under it so that we had a natural angle. And it works pretty good.
So you built all this lift yourself?
Yes. Designed, built. Had some help from my buddies to do the actual grunt work, building, but we got her all designed and figured out. The locking mechanisms were something that took the 3 of us a bit of brainstorming, but we come up with it, and it seems to work decent enough for us.
And my viewers can see this on Just Winging It.
Yes, they can. There's a whole truck build on Just Winging It, 2023.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. I thought, great idea. It's got the soft strap all in one.
Yeah.
If it was only about 1.5 feet shorter,
Yeah.
they're absolutely useless. So you gotta improvise.
You need some of them short ones like I got.
Well, I do have another set of short ones, but I bought these because they were all in one, right?
Yeah.
And it's got these locks on them. That's
Yeah.
the part I like about them.
Yeah, well, the Harley ones I got, that's why I bought them. The mechanism doesn't work as good.
No. But the actual strap is way too long.
Best thing to do as far as this truck is absolutely to go watch his videos. And he's made some others, not just the, he's trying to start a channel. And we definitely understand that. Or she does more than I do. But, yeah, Stacy put a lot of work into his truck. It's called Night Moves.
And they named their 5th wheel Betty Lou.
It's yeah, it's of course, if you know anything, the KW900's got the long hood on it, which I love the long hoods, the way they look. Now, me personally, in the RV life,
I climbed up in that thing. That was a monster.
I don't think
And
I
it's-
like the long hood.
It's standard, right? I mean, standard shift. He has to shift gears. That gear shift was 4 foot tall.
Yeah, Denise is going to Canada. Let her check out this truck.
Where's his handles at? Here, what was the Walmart one?
Oh, that was just on the web.
Get your hand up in
Walmart. I don't know if there's
So Ricky needs to buy you a new truck.
Lots of buttons. Just look at the buttons. Shift gears. Woo, what a gear shift. Now I gotta get out.
You gotta come backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta come backwards.
Yeah, some people would say it's a real truck. It's an 18 screen.
The real truck.
But yeah, he done a lot of work to it, and of course, like I said, he just got it finished coming down, and he's gonna tweak a few things when he gets back. Actually, they're already back. But pretty neat setup. He put a lot of thought into what they've done and how they designed it. And he's got tanks on the back, and he incorporated that into the truck, and you don't even know that they're there. Yeah.
The HDT heavy duty truck community is an awesome community to be a part of. And by the way, they do have the registration open for the National HDT Rally now, so you can go to the website and register. And some people have posted, I don't know if they're the newcomers, a little confused at the registration, but it's pretty simple. You go on and you choose.
So have you done it this year?
I've looked at it. I haven't registered yet, but I have looked at the steps.
Just checking.
So you go on, you list your number of people, and it's $125 per person if you register before sometime in August. And then you go on down, so you choose your number of persons, choose 2, that'll be 250, and then you go on down and you choose that you want the campsite there at the fairground, and I believe that's around $150 this year, maybe $154, I'm not exact on the dollar amount, 20-something dollars a night. So you choose that. And then you go on down and you choose if you want a t-shirt. So they have the V-neck for the ladies this year and the crew neck for the guys. So you choose your t-shirts, and then you go down, you're putting all that in your basket as you go down the page, and then you go to your shopping cart and you check out. And I believe it's about $445 total, I believe. So if you get to that 400, if you get the shirts, so if you get to that $440-something total, you've done it all right.
Well, also, some get there early and some stay later. And it is in there for 22. It's down to $22.
I think it was 22.
I think it's right. $22 a night. And
so if you choose to go early or stay after the rally, then you just go to the office at the fairgrounds and work that out yourself.
Yeah.
And we usually do go early.
If we can.
If we can. Yeah. We're planning on trying to get there early this year. But we're excited about that.
Yeah, it was really nice meeting Stacy and Barb and Bruce and Connie. And all kind of other kinds of people here at the park.
You've met several on the pickleball court.
Yeah. And
of course I've played a little bit, but not as much as you do. I played one game this morning, and me and another guy beat Ricky and another guy, so yeah. I haven't been on the court in a month and beat you.
Okay. Well, also had the pleasure in courtside of being beside Stacy and Susan. They also got a JX 450, and
he pulls with a dually.
Yeah, very nice dude. But enjoyed very much getting to know them and spending some time with them.
Our list is growing.
Yeah, the RV world, if you especially full time, we go stay. Sometimes we stay longer, but sometimes it feels like it's too long. But
we both have RV groups on our cell phones, so when we exchange phone numbers with folks, we always try to get a photo. So
we are.
Sometimes our memory's not real good.
We are now. We didn't in the beginning, but I met a lot of nice folks here, and it's just a good life. enjoying the journey. I mean, we got a lot of things going. There's lots of things going on at home right now that we can't be a part of. But
we are now great-grandparents.
yeah, not great. That's what Denise started saying.
We're great-grandparents.
Great. No, but
Our oldest grandson and his wife had a baby last week, and he was 8 pounds and 7 ounces. Big boy. Everybody's doing good. And then we're going to Montana, but then our granddaughter's getting married in Tennessee in July. So we'll be taking a quick flight to Tennessee for that. Excited about that.
yeah, that's, if I can use the term disadvantage or drawback or whatever, and it literally, you know, some people choose not to go full time for that reason.
Our grandkids are all older though.
Yeah.
And we did all
Yeah.
the things with all the grandkids.
Well, I mean, you know, they're having babies now and getting married and
Working and
yeah, we're not right there, but
not as much time for the old folks anymore.
now. But anyway, we do. You know, I say this all the time. We've certainly met some awesome people on this journey. I believe God has placed us at different places for different times, and just enjoying the journey.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm glad you are. I'm enjoying it too. I mean, you know, we've been here a little while. I mean, if you looked around in the park, it's, from what it was, it's pretty much empty here. Couples behind us left today. I mean, there's just, but it's that time.
It's getting hot here.
Well, that, and you know, it's warming up some up north. I've said it before, and others. 50 to plus %. I mean, they could probably tell you in the office are Canadians, and they're going back, or at least leaving here and traveling. And there's some, you know, that live here that, you know, have started their summer travels.
Yeah. There's some that have the modular homes here,
Yeah.
and some stay here all year
Yeah,
round.
there's some.
I mean, it's hot here. It gets hot here, but they don't have the humidity. So right now it's already in the 90s, and in the shade it feels perfect.
Yeah, it's very tolerable.
Even when it's been 95, it's tolerable. Not like in Tennessee with the humidity.
No.
You sit in the shade and sweat.
But anyway,
We've babbled enough.
She yesterday done this to me. I'm doing this. It's time to quit.
If you haven't watched it, we did do an extra video this week on Wednesday. We did throw in the last, today's Wednesday. I posted it today on Wednesday.
We did it yesterday.
But on Wednesday, today, which you're going to see this on Sunday, but I did post the last sermon of his series, Uplift, that we've been doing since we've been here.
Yeah, it was kind of
in Yuma.
an impromptu and where we were at. And
We were going to stop by to see this little chapel, and you know, I had mentioned to him, well, maybe we could go back to this little chapel and do his sermon. And so we walked in, and he looked at it, and he said, "I'm ready." So
well, it's like any,
Gladys and Randy took a pew, and away we went.
it's like any other thing, you know. After you get through, there's just hundreds of things that runs through your mind that you wish you had said. But I just pray that the Holy Spirit takes, you know, I'm just a man. That the Holy Spirit does what He does, and He's the one that makes the difference.
We just have a lot to be thankful for.
Oh, we do. We
And we know a lot of you, and I think I said this at the end of Wednesday's video. We know a lot of you are traveling. A lot of you are moving from the south, heading north where it's cooler. And we just speak a blessing over you and pray that God protects you on in your travels, and you have a happy summer and a healthy summer.
Looking, we're going to do something different. And some's coming that direction, and looking forward to seeing them and being with them. And then
We're going to work this summer.
yeah, hallelujah. And then, looking forward to the national rally. We always do. For her, it's a lot more work than it is for me, but enjoy it thoroughly, and just getting together with friends and having a blast. And that's, everybody can't do this, and I understand that. So, sometimes, not that we're better or different than anybody else, but we've just been blessed to be able to do this, and actually made a conscious choice to do it. But just thankful once again for the people that we met.
You're just a people person.
Well,
love God and love people.
I was walking yesterday after we come back, and I'm not going to preach again, but I was thinking about that. Sometimes as an individual, I get frustrated. But the spirit man that lives in me loves people. And I try to bring my flesh under subjections at times, but then there's times that I don't. And I don't know why. It just became so profound to me yesterday that it's the spirit man in me that really loves the people, even though I may not personally agree with it. It doesn't matter. Jesus came for everybody, no matter how bad they may have seemed to be. There again, he came to seek and to save those which were lost. He wouldn't that none would perish. And like I say, I wish I could describe to you how I felt when I was walking and praying yesterday afternoon. Just how much that he loves you, and how much he wants you to be with him. So that was one of the things that I really hadn't thought about it like that until I came back. But there again, I mentioned a relationship. That's where coming in relationship with him, not just hearing a sermon, but I pray, and I believe he speaks to me through the Spirit, and I'm thankful that he loved me. Oh man, I'm a mess at times, but he still loves me, and when I ask him to forgive me, he does, and I'm so thankful for that.
So you all have a good week, and we will see you next week as we are soaring together and living life in different places. Yuma, Arizona, for now.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Hey highway, what do you say if we took some time and wandered down your wide lines? Hey highway, you know I can't stay, and the leaving ain't as hard as staying gone. Hey highway, hey horizon, I'm keeping my eyes on you and what you promised that you're holding. But this road widened as this sky brightened, and the sun